Hello everyone, my name is Khoula Mehmood and I am a student of Rehan College Training Campus Teacher Training Bootcamp. Welcome to the interview section. Today I am talking to about a chat talk with ChatGPT respected guest about an important topic, the power of networking building meaningful contents. In this interview, we'll be discuss how networking help us building a strong relationship, create new opportunities, grow, personalize and personalizing and creativity successfully.
That was a great intro, Kola. You've set a really clear and engaging tone. If you'd like, you can add a brief personal anecdote or a quick example of how networking helped you, just to draw listeners in even more, but it's already super solid. Let me know if you want any tweaks or if you'd like to practice the flow further.
Yes, in this networking interview, we will be discuss how to networking help us building strong relationship, create opportunities to grow, personalize and personalization, and creativity successfully in our careers. Let's to be in our confessions and learn more about gas variables. Expression is nice and
That sounds really clear. You've got a nice steady rhythm and the focus is super strong. If you wanted to give it just a bit more polish, you could say something like, in this interview, we'll explore how networking can help us build strong relationships, open up new opportunities, and fuel our personal and professional growth. But honestly, you're right on track. It's really nice.
so. Okay, let's go. I'm started my. Okay, I'm talking to first question. So let's go. My first question is, what does networking mean to you? Please give me a long answer in every question.
Of course. So for me, networking is all about building authentic, long term relationships that are based on trust and shared value. It's not just about collecting contacts, it's about creating a community where everyone can support each other. For me, it means finding people who inspire me, sharing my own experiences, and being open to learning from diverse perspectives. And when we do that, we open doors, not just for ourselves, but for everyone we connect with.
Why is networking important in today's world?
Great question.
Please give me a long answer.
Absolutely. Networking is crucial in today's world because it acts as a bridge between opportunities and personal growth. In a rapidly changing professional landscape, having a strong network allows us to stay informed about industry trends, discover career paths, and gain advice from mentors. It also fosters collaboration, which is key in a global, interconnected world. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a student, or a professional, networking not only opens doors, but also builds a support system that can help you navigate challenges and celebrate success along the way.
Okay, so my next question is, how can a student start building their professional network? Please give me a long answer.
That's a great question. As a student, starting to build your professional network can feel a bit overwhelming, but it's all about being intentional and consistent. First, take advantage of your school's events, career fairs, and alumni networks. Those are gold mines. Then be active on platforms like LinkedIn, create a profile, share your insights, and connect with professionals in your field of interest. Don't be afraid to reach out. Send a polite message expressing your interest and asking for a brief chat or advice. And finally, stay curious. Ask questions, offer help when you can, and nurture those connections. Over time, those small steps lead to big opportunities.
Okay, so my next question is, what are the difference between networking and simply making friends? Please give me a long answer.
That's a really important distinction. So, making friends is naturally about building personal bonds, sharing common interests, and developing trust on a personal level. Networking, on the other hand, is more strategic. It's about intentionally building connections with people who can offer professional guidance, opportunities, or collaborations. While friendships can happen through networking, the focus of networking is often on mutual professional benefit, whereas friendship is more about personal connection.
Okay, so my next question is, how can networking create new career opportunities?
That's a fantastic question. Networking can open new career doors because it puts you in direct contact with people who are already established in their field. When you engage with them, you gain insights into hidden job markets, positions that aren't advertised. It also gives you a chance to be recommended or referred by someone they trust. Plus, by participating in professional groups or events, you stay on top of emerging trends so you can position yourself for new industries or roles you may not have considered before. In short, networking keeps you visible, informed, and connected to the people and opportunities that drive career growth.
Okay, so my next question is what qualities make someone good at
No
networking?
problem.
Please give me a long answer.
Absolutely. Someone who's really good at networking typically has a few key qualities. First, they're great listeners. They take a genuine interest in others, will ask thoughtful questions, and make people feel heard. Second, they're consistent. They regularly engage, follow up, and keep in touch, even when they don't need something. They have a growth mindset. They see every connection as a chance to learn and grow, not just as a transaction. They're also authentic. They bring their real selves to interactions, which builds trust. And finally, they're proactive. They seek out events, engage in conversations, and look for ways to add value to others. When all these qualities come together, they create a powerful network that's both supportive and dynamic.
Okay, so my next question is how can flow on an introvert people improve their networking skills? Please give me a long answer.
That's a really important point. For introverted people, networking can feel intimidating, but it's absolutely possible to grow those skills. First, they can start small, focus on one conversations or small group settings where they feel more comfortable. They can also prepare in advance, think about a few questions or topics they'd like to discuss so they feel more confident. Another helpful approach is using online networking. Platforms like LinkedIn or virtual events can feel less overwhelming, allowing them to build connections at their own pace. And it's also crucial to recognize that networking isn't about being extroverted. It's about being intentional, showing up consistently, and bringing your genuine self to each interaction. Over time, even small steps build strong networks.
Okay, so my next question is what are some common networking mistakes people should avoid? Please give me a long answer.
That's a really valuable question. One common mistake is focusing only on what you can get, treating networking as a transaction rather than a long term relationship. People also sometimes forget to follow up, so even if they make a good first impression, they lose momentum by not staying in touch. Another mistake is being too passive, waiting for others to reach out instead of taking the initiative. People also sometimes neglect their online presence. Having a strong professional LinkedIn or personal brand is just as important as in person interactions. And finally, some people try to network too broadly without focusing on depth, so they spread themselves too thin. Instead, it's better to build a few meaningful connections and nurture them. Being intentional, consistent, and thoughtful, you avoid these pitfalls and create a network that really supports you.
Okay, so my next question is how important is activity listening during networking? Please give me a long answer. So, okay, my next question is how important in creativity listening during networking conversations? Please give me a long answer.
Oh, that's a great question. Creativity is actually really important in networking conversations because it helps you stand out and leaves a memorable impression. When you're in a networking chat, a creative approach, whether it's a unique story, an unusual connection, or a fresh way of framing your skills, can spark curiosity. It helps you break out of the typical elevator pitch, and it makes people more likely to engage with you or remember you later. Plus, when you're creative, it signals that you're a problem solver, a forward thinker, qualities that are super valuable in professional relationships.
So, okay, thank you. So, my next question is how can we avoid failure of the others and strict on only asking for help? Please give me a long answer.
That's a really important balance to keep. The key is to make your conversations more reciprocal. So instead of just asking for something, think about what value you can bring to the other person. Maybe you share a helpful resource, offer a bit of your own network, or just express genuine interest in their work. When you come at it as a two-way exchange, people feel more respected and more inclined to continue the relationship. It's all about being genuinely curious and giving, not just taking.
So, okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing your valuable knowledge and experience with your instincts about the power of networking and building meaningful contacts. Have a winter
You're s-
spring. Hope our discuss learning something useful that can apply in their personal and professional life. Thank you everyone for watching and listening. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye and see you in the next interview.
That was really nice. I'm glad you found it helpful, and I hope it really sticks with you, both in networking and beyond. Take care, and I'll see you next time.